hailing from Osasco, Sao Paulo, Brazil. He weighed in at 130.8 pounds with a record of 23 wins, 5 losses, and 1 no contest. He has 19 big wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Eduardo La Dinamita Reis. And his opponent across the ring in the red corner, really needing no introduction to his home crowd. Wearing blue trunks with silver white trim, he weighed in at 132.8 pounds. He's undefeated in his campaign to the ring with a record of 12 wins, no losses, 5 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, as always, proudly representing his hometown, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the popular and undefeated young sensation from Stockton, California, introducing Gabriel Flores Jr. And our third man to the ring, our referee in charge, now to give instructions, Marcos Rosales.
Gentlemen, I've already gone over the rules. Obey my commands at all times and protect yourself at all times. Touch him up. Let's go.
A chair is left empty ringside for Juanita Maldonado, his mother, who was shot and killed on March 17, 2013. Always front and center, always honoring her. In her memory, he fights on. Here's Gabriel Flores. Round number 1 against Eduardo Reis.
You see the jab already from Gabe Flores, looking like a seasoned pro. Look how stiff that jab is. It's coming from the hip, though. It's coming from his hip. He's going to have to be careful with that because Reis has a good right hand. He's going to look to land in time it right over the left jab of Flores Jr.
Reis is a 10-year pro from Brazil. 7-3 in his last 10 fights. This is his second fight in the United States.
Flores is obviously a young fighter, and he's only got 12 fights. This is his 13th fight, and this is the good Flores. This is when you see him at his best, when he's patient, he comes behind the jab, and then can follow up with punches like we just saw right there. The bad Flores, when you see him loading up, trying to get a knockout prematurely.
And Flores got to be careful not to try to overfleet the crowd. This crowd can get you hyped up. And if he makes a mistake, he's fighting a guy with punching power. Reis got punching power in the right hand. He has to be careful. It's a dangerous fight.
We talked about pressure at the outset of this fight, and pressure can do one of two things. It can either overwhelm you and cause you to not be yourself, or for the great ones, it'll cause you to rise to the occasion. And right now, I see Flores within himself. He's not trying to do too much. He seems like he's right where he needs to be.
Standing composed, landing a 1-2, and backing up Reis, and then trying to go to the body with a left hand. Comes back, working behind the jab, taking controlled steps forward.
Tessie came behind the right hand of Reis. He hit him with a left hook, followed by a right hand. That's what hurt Reis.
I like the patience right there from Flores when he got Reis hurt, because Reis is very dangerous. These types of guys, they'll be hurt and they'll throw a shot, a home run shot, and close their eyes and land it. But Flores didn't give him that opportunity. He was patient, even though he was throwing on the offense.
And look how he's going to the body, Dre. Sees it. Going down to the body, weakening Reis with body shots and landing shots up over the top.
I think that's most impressive here in round 1 is that work to the body, even with the success with the right hands behind the jab. As he's having a lot of offensive output here in this final minute against Eduardo Reis. And that is the pronunciation, the Portuguese-speaking Brazilian. It is Reis. As we come to the end of round 1, let's check in with Marcos.
before that, in excess of 10,000 people actually.
There is senior, his trainer, giving his final instructions. Very successful opening round. Maybe 23 punches did Flores in that first round. And look at him wiping those feet. The Lions ready to roar again. Let's go back and see some of the success that Flores had in round number 1.
Look at the high guard of Reis as he moves forward, but he didn't see that left hook coming of Flores. Came around the guard, stuck him right on the chin. A little stanky leg from Reis. Flores just landed that same left hook just a few seconds ago. Got the same reaction as he did in the first round. But look at the body work, Dre.
Boy, I love how he's targeting the body here. Straight right hands to the body, and then every so often sweeping with the left hand. Now getting a little cute, getting a little confident, and feeling it. Lining up, doing a shimmy, coming forward, and putting on a show is Flores.
Gotta be careful, don't get too overconfident. That right hand of Reis, it's a strong punch.
There comes a 1-2 from the Brazilian, Eduardo Reis.
That's the home run shot that a guy like Reis would try to throw. So you're right, Flores does have to be aware of that, be cognizant, but he's feeling good right now. He's having his way, and he's looking real sharp. Oh, Reis doing a good job in weathering the storm from Flores. Flores has a lot of success coming around that guard. You know, Reis, he puts those earmuffs on, so he kind of blurs his vision from the left hook of Flores. Oh, there's the right hand.
Combination from Reis lands. As you said, you still have to be careful. Yes, you're in control. Don't want to get too cute. Got to keep the defense up, does Flores.
Yes, he does. Carrying that left hand low, that's a mistake against a power puncher with the right hand.
Reis has 19 knockouts in 23 victories.
Every time Flores lands a clean left hook, he gets the reaction and the legs wobble of Reis. Yeah, Reis don't look that stable, when he gets hit flush. Well, Flores is catching him clean. Reis is looking for one shot. That's the right hand. That's all he's looking for. He's rocking forward, back and forth. Occasionally he throw the left hook. Get Flores to look at it, but the right hand is the punch that he wants to land. Yeah, Reis is looking for the young fighter Flores to go to sleep on his defense. That's what he's banking on. Sleep on the defense, get overconfident, and run right into the shot. Flores kind of taking his time now, getting back on his stick, which is smart. I just don't like the left hand low like that as he continues to move up, in his weight class and continue to fight, better opponents. He's going to have to keep that hand up.
Stop on the bell! Remember, we still have the IBF Light Heavyweight Championship to come tonight with the undefeated Archer Beterbiev, and then next week we have two world title rematches. Miguel Berchelt and Francisco Vargas are going to go at it again. Berchelt is supremely talented. Junior lightweight world title in the WBC on the line. And then the WBO junior featherweight title will also be on the card that night. That's the co-main. Emmanuel Navarrete. Remember, he defeated Isaac Dogbe. Dogbe and Navarrete go at it again. Top Rank Boxing on ESPN next Saturday, May 11th. It's going to start at 10 p.m. It's the night of title rematches. I love that. Tim, you were quick to say, and Dre, you got in as well, about yes, Flores is in control, but you still got to be careful. Let's show people what happened in that last round when Reis was able to get to him.
Well, the right hand is what you see Flores always getting hit with tonight and in his previous fights, and it's because he has his left hand down, and he's trying to do the Mayweather shoulder roll. The problem with that is if you weren't taught that from the crib, you can't start to emulate that. It's an art and a nuance to that shoulder roll, and right now, he's allowing himself to be susceptible to those right hands. I don't like the shoulder roll.
There he catches him with a hook as Reis came in. And now he goes with a straight right hand and tries to split the guard.
I don't like the shoulder roll, but I like that left hook tonight. The left hook was beautiful because he caught Hayes as he's trying to come in for the attack. The kill, that's called a check left hook. Check and see if those hands is home. And Hayes' right hand was not home. And that left hook made a home for itself.
Bernardo, what are you hearing?
Hayes' corner, Renato Matos wants him to close the distance to set up that right hand. But at the same time, he's making himself very vulnerable to the left hook from Flores.
He sure is, and we just saw that moments ago.
Well, he has to keep his right hand up one, and he has to come behind the jab, you know, to get close.
One punch knockdown! What a shot by the young star! This fight is over! Flores, rock 'em, sock 'em, and party time and stopped it! How many times are you going to be watching that on SportsCenter in the next 24 hours? Gabriel Flores. What a way to cap it. Giving them exactly what they came to see. My, oh my, was that something. We'll show it to you every which way. And just enjoy it, fight fans.
The same shot that Flores has been landing all night, but it just happened to land in the right spot, and then out goes Hayes. Yeah, but check out that. Look at the right hand of Hayes. Look how it came forward. He was expecting the jab, and the hook came around. He did not ever see this shot coming. That's the reason why you see the effects right there. As Hayes goes straight flat on his back, out cold before he hits the canvas. And you see the double impact? His head wasn't just a punch. He had the head bouncing off of the canvas that knocked out Hayes. Hayes was out. You want to see the power from the young kid, Flores? There's the punching power that we've been waiting on and seeing. He's developing punching power as he gets older. He's 19 years old now. He's had, what, 6 decisions straight? Yeah. And everybody said, where's the power? The power hasn't gone anywhere. He's 19 years old. He's developing, and we see right here that he's right where he needs to be.
The photo of his mother, Juanita, on the empty chair that sits ringside. As he overcame tragedy, his mother was shot and killed in 2013 when she was attending a child's birthday party. And he has been a great figure in this community, mentoring peers. There's little Hobby, who's come to love his girlfriend's son. And the reaction from the crowd here in Stockton. What do you say we make it official and show you plenty of replays of that knockout again? For that, we go to Jimmy Lennon Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time of 1 minute 14 seconds in round number 3. He is the winner by way of knockout. He is still the undefeated, proud son of Stockton, California, Gabriel Flores Jr. Why we watch the sport, isn't it? Moments like that. The power. The one-punch power. Left hook. Knockout. Gabe Flores is now 13-0. And you get the sense that the bright lights and the TV cameras will be coming back to Stockton often. Absolutely. As we watch this climb up the ranks for Flores. Gabriel Flores is standing by with Bernardo.